Hello everyone, this is Vema Pehan. Today we are going to talk about Amazon EFS configuration and setup workflow. Here we go. Let's start from the very beginning. When you create an EFS, the first page you will see is all about basic settings. This is where you give your file system a name. That's not just for fun, it helps you recognize it later in the AWS console, especially when you have got multiple file system lying down. So file system type, then you pick the file system type. If you want high durability and availability, you go with regional, which stores your data across multiple availability zones. If you are looking for something cheaper and you don't mind less fault tolerance, you can choose one zone which stays in a single availability zone. So automatic backup, that's covered with automatic backup integration. Just hook it up with AWS backup and it will take care of protecting your data without you having to remember. For cost optimization, there is a lifecycle management which automatically moves files you haven't touched in a while into a cheaper storage class called infrequent access. Security comes next. Encryption at rest to keep stored data safe, and encryption in transit so no one can peek while data is traveling. And finally, you choose a performance settings. Throughput mode can be bursting, which scales your data grows, or provisioned, where you fix the performance from the start. Plus, performance mode itself, general purpose for low latency workloads or max IO if you need to handle a ton of requests at once. Next, network access. Once the basic are set, we move on to network access. This is like giving you a easy to instance the right door to enter your file system. You put your EFS inside a VPC, create mount targets for each availability zone where your EC2s will connect, and pick the subnets for them. Then you make sure the security groups allows NFS traffic. That's TCP port 2049. Otherwise your EC2s will be knocking but no one's going to answer. In short, this step ensures your EFS is reachable from the right places and locked down from the wrong ones. So next, policy. This is totally optional. Next we have the policy page. This is like extra rules you can put in place for security and control. You can create a file system policy just like an S3 bucket policy to decide who can access it, specific AWS account, IAM users, or even whole VPCs. There's also access point policy, which are the perfect if you want a certain application to have their own root directories and permissions. You can even enforce encryption here, making sure all data is transit is secure. So the last page, and finally the review page. This is the last call before AWS spins up your EFS. You quickly double check your settings, name, type, performance, encryption, lifecycle rules, network access, and any policies you added. Once you hit create, AWS provisions the file system, set up your mount targets, and gives you a DNS name. You can use it, mount it from your EC2 instances. And just like that, your EFS is live and ready to share data across multiple instances seamlessly. So, thank you.